So let's start by pay homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So we are doing the exercise B. Just for examples still remain. So now number 7. So in number 7, you see, so now there is a quarrel among people in the village. Among people in the village. So now, so idani in Pali, and there is ati. So there is Bob, so there will be at the end of the line. So a quarrel. So quarrel is kalaha in Pali, that is subject. So with the nominative case, so kalaho. Nominative case singular, kalaho ati. And then among people. So among actually, so people is manosa. Manosa, but among, so maybe located as well as the genitive also, like the to denote the multitude. So it can be two cases, only one is okay. The genitive or locative case plural. So manosesu. So aquara, kalaho singular. So manosesu, and in the village also, game. That is just the locative case singular. So idani game manosesu or maybe manosana. So two cases can be. So manosanan kalaho ati. So idani game manosesu or manosana. So kalaho ati. So in this way we can do. Okay, Sally Nyana Kawisi.
Bante, how about the words in this sequence? Idani kalaho purisesu game ati.
Actually, so that one also possible, but so here you see, maybe the verb there is not directly related to the maybe game or in it. So, but Pali flow is just like that. So, yeah, you are saying also possible actually. So idani kalaho manosesu game ati also possible, but a bit strange, but can be understood.
Okay, so, thank you, Bante.
Okay.
Excuse me, Bante.
Yeah.
Can we put kalaho in the beginning of the sentence?
Yes. So Sally Nyana Gwezi also saying like that. So kalaho maybe before the game or something in this way. Idani or at the very beginning also okay. So in this sentence, what order is not so different, so can be understood easily.
Yeah, thanks, Bante.
Okay, and then so Sally Dhamma be ready.
Bante, this is the point I used to confuse about the Pali sentence flow. How we can know we make sentence or we translate sentence without it feel weird, because have few possibility like just now. This is I often confuse.
Yes, so because in this sentence verb is only one, a single verb, that is on their position. So maybe at the very beginning. So in Pali, so what order is like this commonly? So subject, and then if there is object after the object, so after that, so maybe verb. So like this, and then so if we want to put the adverb, especially like the idani or maybe the location like the gami or something like that. So those words can be put the after above also. So occasionally we can see here maybe so this one instead of saying adverb, and before that adverb can be possible before the subject as well, because they can be understood easily. So not so difficult to understand, but object is, always immediately before above. They are fixed order. But the other one, your subject also can be sometimes at the end, mostly at the very beginning, but can be in other places also. Because when we see the case ending, the nominated case, so easily we can understand, oh, that is a subject like that. So that is in Pali, what order is just to flow, just to follow the flow of Pali style. So maybe a bit different, a bit important, but so can be understood based on their case ending. Every word ends in case. So they are related. Those case ending, express their relation of the subject or object or adverb or maybe something in this way. Yes, Sally and Ramira.
Hey, I'm curious. So, like, because in this sentence, right, the verb is ati, right? And the kalaho doesn't have to be right after the ati.
Immediately
Like the
after
first
the
word
ati.
that you had. Yeah, because I thought that like the subjects or the object, it should be right next to the verb, because this is to indicate this is the objects or the subject, no?
Right. So like maybe when the expression of the 30 parts of the body, like the ati, kisa, loma, nekha, danda, the jaw, and so on. So verb is at the very beginning. So it can be seen like that.
No, but then like in this case, that's what I'm asking. In this case, because earlier you say either the kalaho can be right next before the ati or at the beginning of the sentence is okay.
Okay. But at the time, maybe what order is okay. But when we put the verb at the very beginning, maybe so emphasize or emphasis is a bit different. Maybe emphasis on the verb like that.
No, what I meant is like I thought that it's only the kalaho have to be next to the ati. No.
Yeah, that one also. Maybe the usage of that located case. So when we consider that located case also can be connected with the ati or as well as with the kalaho especially. So based on that important connection, so kalaho should be immediately before the ati. So at that
That's
time,
what, yeah.
Yeah. At that time, we can understand. So kalaho is where, especially where or among people or in the village, not in the town. In this way, among people, not among the monks or something. In this way. So that is firstly I wrote. But so this way also can be understood actually.
Yeah, but the thing is, the emphasis is the quarrel, not the among the people in the village. So therefore,
right.
the exact, this is okay, but it should be kalaho right next to the ati because this is the emphasis on the quarrel.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Pia.
Okay. And then next line. So, oh friends, you may abstain from killing. Easy one. So who will try? So, oh friends is maybe also okay. That also is actually friend, but both singular and plural can be. So, but here in the sentence, plural, that is a plural meaning. That also a kind of a declining particle, also. So you may abstain, you mean to, but here also friend is plural. That is why you also may be plural. So don't may. Okay, don't may. And so may abstain. Abstain is so viramati. But with the may, so that is should be imperative sense. So viramata. Viramata, second person plural. And then from killing. So killing, banadi bada. Killing living being or killing. So banadi bada. But with the ablative case, so that one also related to the abstain the but that is before that. So banadi bada, but ablative case from that is banadi bada viramata. So but also is vocative case, even though it is in decline, we're just addressing to get the intention. So that is why attention. So that is why also that word in Pali never put at the very beginning. So mostly in the second place. So that is why that word should be both. So after the do me, but with the comma. So in this way, in English, but in Pali, maybe without comma also can be understood. Do me also. Banadi bada viramata, but here plural. Okay, this one just to note that. Okay, Damadra.
Bante, regarding this verb, viramata, can we use vira as an objective? Viramiyata. May abstain.
Viramiyata also, yeah, can be.
May abstain.
Yeah, may abstain
Can,
also can be, yeah, right. So sometimes, when we learn that imperative and objective, but also in some position, they have the same sense. So in the sense of may or something, so they have the same, that is right. So viramiyata also. So viramiyata also, okay. Okay, now next.
Pia, just quick question. Can you say it again why you put terme in front of at the beginning of the sentence? Because mostly in the sutta, when the Buddha called bhikkhu, this and this and this is like just like all friends or all bhikkhus, it's supposed to be at the beginning of the sentence.
Maybe in speaking, I don't know, but in writing, in the original Pali canon, so such a vocative case what is never put at the very beginning of a sentence.
I see. But yeah, it would feel like how in the sutta, when you read it, it's like all bhikkhus, this and this and this and this is always at the beginning of the sentence. No?
No.
When you read the Sutta, because I read the English translation, it's like, oh, bhikkhu, this is the, let's say, oh,
Yeah,
bhikkhu,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
the-
yeah.
the
Just
only
in
way.
English. In English, in Pali, never.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. thank
ida
you.
maybe ida bhikkhu in this way. Ida bhikkhu or something. In the
Yeah.
world, all monks. So in Pali, in the world, all monks or in like that.
Okay.
Maybe
So, but vocative K would be after the subject.
right. Maybe not after the subject. So before in the second place, exactly. Maybe
Okay.
at the very beginning, the other word like the negation ma or some mauso or like that also can be.
Okay. Thank you, Pam. So let's say if it's like idani, then it would be awuso. It's just only the second.
Right,
second.
right. Second place.
Okay. Got it. Thank you, Pam.
Okay, Hado.
Excuse me, Bante. For the from killing, so can we understand that from killing here it will be translated like in the ablative form? So it will be from the verb of not the verb but the gerund of the masculine noun. Killing is vada. So can we say it like with instead of panatipata, it will be tumhe wada virameta.
Possible, but so maybe I don't know why. So so together with the avoid or abstain. So always this one. Like in maybe in 5 precept or 8 precept or 10 precept, you see, anadibada viramani and like that. Actually, according to the meaning, it's okay, but in Pali we don't see.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Bante.
Okay. And now number 9. Okay, I will do myself. Damadra, you will try.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
I
you.
will try.
Mhm.
The Buddha stayed in the vihara built by the householder with his friends. So the main verb is stayed, and the nominative is the Buddha. So the Buddha, Buddha, Vasi, auris of Vasati, and in the vihara, locative is vihare. Vihare. The monastery built by the householder. Built is mapite.
Mabite, okay.
Past
participle.
participle. By the householder is gahapatina. Because of the I, so we put NA. There is instrumental, singular. With his friends, I would like to add in Sadin, his tasa mitehi, or sahakehi. Sadin tasa or mitehi.
Yeah, Sahayake or Meitehi both can be.
So the final is Buddha Gahapatina Saha Yakehi or Mitehi Sadin Ma Pite Vihare Vasi.
So Buddha, Gahabadina, Sahayakehi, Meitehi, Sade, Mabite, Vihare, Wasi. Okay, it's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the other verb is Vihare. Also. Okay, now the last one. So among God and man, the righteous are the best. Among God and man, the righteous are best. So gods mean deva. And then, so man in Manosa. So this is commonly, compounded word. So Manosa, and also again, a man, among. So that is why, locative case. So Dewa Manosesu. Dewa Manosesu. And righteous. So righteous. So the righteous is actually maybe true or set them, or maybe here referring to the person. So Sabburisa also okay. Sabburisa, but here Bab is plural, that is one plural one, Sabburisa. And then the best. The best means Siddha. So that one is adjective, but the same as the predicated function, that is should be the same as the subject. So Dewa Manose to Sabburisa Siddha. Okay, so maybe Hondi or something can be omitted. So Dewa Manose su Sabburisa Siddha. So in this case, Siddha is adjective. When it would maybe what order cannot be changed. Dewa Manose su Siddha Sabburisa. So at the time, not a complete sentence. Then maybe a man gods and men. So the best good man in this way, like that. So righteous. So no sentence is not completed. So that is here adjective Siddha is predicated function. That is why in the last. Okay, Dewa Manosesu Sabburisa Siddha. Oh, sorry. Okay, I wait for your question. Yeah, Hado.
Yeah, excuse me, Pante, for this sentence that can we use that the righteous, it will be Dhammika, the
Right.
nominative plural. Yeah.
Right.
And are the best. The best here, can we use Uttama? And to be will be Ahesum. So Dhammika Uttama Ahesum.
Ahesa is past, and here just present tense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uttama also. Actually, I made mistake. So no, not Sabburisa, Dhammika. Sabburisa is good man, not righteous one. So that is I need to change that one. But so just waiting for your question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so to be, yes, sorry. So to be here, Pante, we just can use to be are here. We just can use Siddha only.
Maybe
can we have another
so
option?
Hondi also.
Hondi, yeah. Thanks, Pante.
Okay.
Pante, I have a question.
Yes. So Salinyana, go and see.
If I use the Dhammika Seta in the beginning, and then how about the Dewa and Manusa? How to combine that two words? If I just use Dewesu Manusesu, is that okay?
Also okay. But in the Pali cannot. So they are joining together. So Dewa Manosesu or Sa Dewa Manosa. You see Sata Dewa Manosa like that in the Buddha's attribute. Yeah, Dewesu Ja Manosesu Ja also okay. So for the Ja, Dewesu Ja Manosesu Ja. For the end.
Okay. How about the Dhammika Seta put in front of the sentence?
So Actually, so here Dewa Manosesu is just related to the Dhammika. So for example, that function is in Pali called the Nidarana. Nidarana means taking out the special one among the multitude, among the group. So such a function that Dewa Manosesu. So if we put, so commonly in that function, that Dewa Manosesu is connected with the other noun, which express the special thing. So when we put that Dewa Manosesu in the end of like the Dhammika Sita or Dewa Manosesu, maybe possibly the meaning can be understood, but so that function is lost. So just take it
because
out.
in my mind, Dhammika Seta is the nominative. What I mean is the nouns. So usually we put in front, and then the Dewa Manusesu is the yes, to explain the Dhammika Seta. That's why I put after the Dhammika Seta. That's why the way of my thinking is sometimes different with the Pali. That's why I want to correct it.
Okay. So here Dhammika also nominated case, but this is subject. Sita also nominated case. This is adjective, but predicate function, or maybe exactly speaking, but function. So that is the end of the line.
Okay. Thank you, Bante.
Okay. And Chen.
Good evening, Bante. Bante, may I ask, when we have A with B, for number 9, does the position matter? Like Gahapatina just in front of Mapite? Just Gahapatina, if we put Mitehi Sadini Gahapatina Mapite. Would that be okay also? Does the order, as in, just wondering whether the order, is there a difference if we put the Gahapatina just in front of Mapite?
So, okay, Gahapatina is related to the Mabite because it is agent for the past participle Mabita. It's okay, but so when we put the Sahayage, he said day before the Gahapatina. So at that time, so there will be one confusion. Maybe Bodo, Sahayage, he said day or something like that. The Buddha together with his friend, maybe that sense, that unnecessary sense happened there.
I see. Okay, thank you very much, Bante.
Okay. So, okay. Any question before going to the next lesson? Okay, Hado.
Yeah, excuse me, Bante, for number 9, because that in here that the Buddha stay in the vihara viewed by the householder with his friends. So we have with his friends, it means that we translated into let me see, instrumental mitehi already. So in that situation, whether we need to use together satim together with that, and
okay.
And to build, can we use from the word karoti? It is kata, and change to be alive. Past participle to be alive with vihare, so it will be katte vihare.
Actually, so the word is bid. So that for the word bid in Pali, so ma bidi. But as you said, the other one is not just kate, maybe karite. Karite also bid.
Yeah.
So not
and
just kate. Yeah.
And Bante, satim also need to be used or with his friends is mitehi, it still be acceptable.
yes, can be, but so at that time, maybe even though not included in English, so together not included in English, but so in Pali, you know, so Kahabadina, Mabide or Sahayagehi Mabide, which one is more important? So to avoid such a confusion, such a question, so here Saturday is put here. So Gabdina mean by, so sometimes in Pali, you know, with or together with, so that sense is important. So that sense can be need to be understood.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Bante.
Okay. So now we finished lesson 17 and also all of the masculine gender, power ending noun. So how to decline, we already learned now. So that is in lesson 18. So there will be about the neuter nouns. So neuter noun also in the introduction to the noun form. So I already, but just recall it. So in the neuter also 5 vowel ending nouns. One is, you know, up ending. And then E ending. And then E. And U ending. And then U ending. So in this only 5 vowel can end for the neuter nouns. So in masculine all noun also, but that one we omitted. But in neuter, only these 5. So among these 5 also, you know, up ending noun are very common. So E, U are quite rare. Maybe U also quite rare. E or U are quite rare. So, but for a few now we can see that is we need to learn. So 5 vowel ending now. So neuter nouns ending, you know, R or E or U or U. And also one more important thing. So only there, so nominative, so vocative, and the so accusative forms are so different from so masculine. Masculine nouns. So that means, you know, from the only the nominative, vocative, and accusative forms are different from the masculine. So the rest are from the instrumental to the locative forms are exactly the same as the nominative, masculine forms. Masculine forms. So that is only these nominative, vocative, and accusative forms. So we will learn here. So that one in the parliament easy. So nominative, vocative, and accusative of the neuter noun. Okay, that one. For that note. Not explained here. Instrumental or all of those forms are also provided. Okay, but exactly the same. When we learn, we will see. So now, how it is different from the nominative case or masculine. So for the nominative case, are ending. So in the masculine noun like the Buddha, in the nominative case singular become the Buddha. But here, just so both them or sorry, those nouns are, the first one is, you know, fala ending in the R, and the ending in the E is, so ati, so bone. So fala ati. And then the other one is sudi, ending in the E. Sudi is wise, a wise one. And then ending in the U is Jeku. And the ending in the U is Kudrabu. Quite rare, only this form. Quite rare. So now, so in the Neuter noun, so by ending the nominative case singular, so that ending become the and. Become the and. That is when this fala as a singular form become the falan. Okay. And then for the plural, so first form, in the plural form, this become the long like the masculine. So like the Buddha. So fala also become the fala, one form. So for the plural, now fala. But another form, or the other way we can say, that is neuter sign. So ni, okay, ni. Neuter plural sign for the nominative, vocative, and the accusative. But with the, so before the that, so to the R, that ni is added. That is you know, so ani. So another form is falani. So that is nominative case. Falani. So palan, palani. Palan, palani. For the E ending, so just E, nothing change. So for the plural, you know, like the ending, become long. So now here also become long. So, okay, for singular, ati is ati. But for plural, so become the ati. Okay. So, and then another form is the same as the ending here, ending. So to the R, so ni is added. Here also to the E, ni is added. E, ni. So that is why another form is ati, ni. Ati, ni. And then for the E, also E, we don't need to change anything. In the masculine gender also, the same, see nani like that. So for the plural also, the first form E, and the second form is to the E, so ni is added. So that is why. Su, di, singular form, and plural form also, su, di, and another form is su, di, ni. Okay. And then, who ending now is Jeku or the RU, maybe in Parliament is the RU, or Jeku, okay. Jeku also, okay. So Jeku means I. So for the U, the first one, you know, singular is nothing change. So U as U, but for plural, so that short vowel becomes the long. Okay. And another form to the that long vowel U, ni is added. So that is fine. So this ni can be set the neuter sign, plural neuter sign. And then, so now jekku for singular, jekku for plural become long. So jekku eyes. And then another form is jekku ni, in this way. And now u and that is koderabu. So for singular nominated case, just u, nothing changed. A plural past form also u, nothing changed. But next form is to the u, ni is added, u, ni. So goderabu, and then so goderabu, and then so goderabu ni. So in this way, that is for masculine and neuter noun. So neuter noun, nominated case, singular and plural. So for the phala, so phalan, phala, phalani, and ni. For the e, ati, so ati, ni. For the e, sudi, ni. For the u, jakku, ni. For the u, goderabu, so goderabu, ni. So in this way. Now, for the vocative, so that ending in the vocative is just nothing changed. So we can see in Parliament easy. The vocative case phala as a phala, you see. Phala as a phala, nothing changed. So, these are so nominated form. Now the vocative form. And then got the rabu. Okay, so now for the singular as so phala as a phala. Nothing changed. So for plural also, for plural is like the nominated case. So became the and then to the so ni is added. So exactly the same as the nominated case plural. You see? So that is why for plural, so phala, and then so phalani. And then for e ending, also nothing changed, just e. But for plural, so become long e, and another form to the e, ni is added. So that is why ati for singular ati, but for plural become long. So ati, and another form is ati ni. Okay. And then for the e, now special one, like the masculine, so e becomes short for the vocative case. So singular, this is a special one. So su di, even though it is originally long, but becomes short in this way. And for plural, exactly the same. Become the e and the, so to the e, ni is added. So that is why for the vocative, su di, but for plural, su di one form, another form is su di ni. Okay, su di ni. And then, so for the U, the first one, nothing change, just U as U. But for plural, so U become long U as U, and another form. So to the long U, ni is added. So that is why the first form for the singular is jakku. And the plural is, so jakku, and then another form. So jakku ni in this way. And now the last one, long U. So U for the vocative, so become short. That is special one. Become short, sorry. U. For plural, so long, and another form ni is added. Okay, in this way. That is why got the bu for the single vocative case, got the bu short one, and for plural, so got the bu long, and another one ni is added. So got the bu ni in this way. So that is how those nominated the Neuter noun ending in the e u change in their form with their case ending. So, and then now the accusative. So accusative also like the masculine, that negida is added. So to the ending, negida is added, and to the e ending, negida is added, and to the e ending, so negida is added, so negida becomes short. So lumbar becomes short. So in this way, to the u ending, so negida is added. To the u ending also negida is added, but u becomes short as a u. So in this one, so falan and the ate, su de, jakong, godarabo in this way. So for the singular, very simple. And then for plural also, for the e, exactly the same as. So e, the first form, becoming long, and another form to the e, ni is added. So for the other one, also e to the e, ni is added. And to the u, so they are the same, you see. For the nominative also e, ni. So ati, ni. Vocative also ati, ni. Accusative also ati, ni. And then, so for the nominative also, yeah, you see sudi, ni, vocative sudi, ni. Here also accusative sudi, ni. Exactly the same as the u also. U also the same. So u and u ni. And the other one also u. And to the u, ni is added u ni. Okay. So, but only ending. So here in the nominative case singular, the first form are, and the vocative case singular also the first form are. Oh, sorry. The nominative case plural, the first form are. Vocative case plural, the first form are. Here, accusative case plural, the first form is a, like the both day. But another form is the same, ni. Only this a is different, like the both day. Okay, both day accusative case, both day. So that is why in their so accusative form, so fala will be singular as falan for plural. So fali, and another form is the same, falani. And then ati. become the attained by adding the negahita. But for plural, exactly the same as the nominative as well as the vocative. So at T first form, and then last form is ati ni. And then su D also the first form of the singular form. Su D, but negida is added, so becomes short. It becomes short. So su D. And plural form is the same. Su D. And then su D ni. And the U ending. No jakku. So to the U, negida is inserted. So negida is added. Jakko. And the plural form is so jakku. And another form is so jakku ni. And then go the bu. So the first form is long ball becomes short. So go the bow. And the plural form is so go the boo. And then so go the boo ni in this one. So now so for the Neuter noun ending in the a, I, u. So nominative case. So in the masculine, a become the or. So that one also logically. So singular sign is exactly the same as the sa. So this sa is added to the a. So in the masculine become the or, but here instead of sa, that sa is replaced by the negahita in this way. So but for plural sign is ni. The other special one is long one that is also taking analogy to the masculine form like the Buddha. But so very neuter form is ni by adding the that ni. So that is their sign, case ending sign. So that is why when you check this what is in which gender, so to know that based on the this ni form or ni form, you see, we can say, oh, this is neuter gender. But when you see only R or E or U or something at the time, so it can be masculine. So for the masculine, maybe for the nominative case singular, we can see, oh, both door, like, oh, this is masculine in this way. But both then, or falan, oh, this neuter. In this way, we can see, we can analyze, we can differentiate with gender. So vocative case also actually, the same as sa, but that one is not affected to the those ending, just drop. For the plural sign is, ni. And for the accusative case singular sign is just negahita. So plural sign is the same as the other one, ni. Okay. Amra made it.
Yeah, know, for the negahita, does it matter when the dot is on top of the M or below the M? Because how the M, you have the dot is underneath, and then the M, you have the dot is on top.
Yeah, both can be. So in some computer, so can be under dot or upper dot both, but in some like the window or some in some not available the upper dot. That is when they use. So I'm also familiar with the under dot, but now I'm trying. So that is sometimes upper dot, sometimes lower dot. So both all of them can be. So that is why here in this application, in the digital Pali reader, in the setting. You see here. So you am instead of the am. So both of them are okay actually. So whatever is it familiar to you, so anyone you like you can use.
But why the change?
No. So actually just dot, upper dot or lower dot. So that is because computer problem in some computer. So that dot is not available. Upper dot is not available. So lower dot is in every machine is available. That is firstly lower dot the familiar, but especially upper dot is very common to the that negative.
Thank you, Pea.
So now the nominative case, vocative case, and accusative case are like that. But for the instrumental and ablative, let's see in Parliament easy. You see, that is nominative case, accusative. So now here instrumental. So Palena like the Bodhina, and the Atina is like the Munina, and the Sudina is like the Sena Nina, and the Chakuna is like the Karuna, and Gudarabuna is like the Viduna. Exactly the same as the masculine gender. And then for their plural also, here you see, Palehi, Palebi, like the Bodhi, Bodhebi, and the Ati, so Atibi, Atihi, like the Munihi, Munibi, Munihi, and the Sudibi, Sudihi also like the Senanibi, Senanihi, so Chakubi, Chakuhi, Karubi, Karuhi, and the Kudrabubi, Kudrabuhi, like the Widubi, Widuhi. Okay, for plural. And then for singular, the dative and the genitive. So our falaya is a very special one, omitted. So dative falasa, genitive also falasa. And then dative, so ati no atesa, like the muni no munesa, here ati no atesa. And sudi no sundesa, senani no senadesa, cheku no chekosa, guru no garosa, gudarabu no gudarabosa, widu no widosa. So exactly the same as the masculine in singular. So plural also. Here Palana, Atina, Sudina, Jakuna, Godarabuna. You see, like the same as Bodhana, Munina, Senanina, Karuna, Viduna. And now last, look at it. So Palasame, Palami, Pale, Bodhasame, Bodhami, Bodhe. So Atisame, Atemi, Munisame, Munemi, Sudisame, Sudemi, Sinanisame, Sinanemi, Jakusame, Jakomi, Garusame, Garomi. Godarabu Same, Godarabo me. So like the widow Same, widow me. The same. For plural, also Palesu, Bodhesu, Atisu, Munisu, Sudisu, Senanisu, and the Jakusu, Garusu, and then Godarabusu, the widows in this way. Widows. So exactly the same as the masculine. So okay, that is why if we remember only the nominative case, vocative case, and accusative case, so it's okay. The rest are there is no difference between masculine and neuter noun declension. Okay, so now any question? Okay, Haru.
Yes, Bante. For the neutral noun, 4 types of the noun case. Among 7 cases of the noun case, it is the same with the masculine noun. So when we look at for the sentence, that how can we know it is belong to neutral or it's belong to nominate masculine?
So that we need to check their nominative form or vocative or accusative form.
Yeah, But for example, in one sentence, Bante, it just have one case only. It's not mentioned for another one. So we have to check the dictionary.
Right.
Yeah. So the way that we can differentiate which one is masculine or which one is neuter, it's just only one way that we have to learn by heart, and then we have to check with the dictionary, Bante.
So we don't need to learn by heart. We cannot learn by heart, many. So that is why maybe, so if we are family with their, masculine, their nominative form for the masculine, so especially to me, so if I'm not sure their gender, so I check their masculine gender, their nominative singular form. Maybe all is masculine, so and is neuter in this way. And also for plural, also maybe R is the same, but when you see R, maybe we can say that is neuter or something. But so that one also, maybe that gender is quite different, so quite difficult to us to remember. So especially, to understand the meaning is not so difficult. So maybe in reading, for example, in the text, when we read, when we see ani, oh, this is nominative case plural, or maybe vocative case plural, or maybe accusative case plural. So if we know that, so it is just enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Thanks,
the other
Bante.
form, like for the plural, like the other, instrumental or bodhina or falena, whatever gender may be. So we can know the meaning. Phala is plural, Buddha is Buddha. So not difficult, not disturb to our understanding.
Yeah. Yeah, got it, Bante. And what
Okay.
does it mean by the word gotrabu, Bante? What does it
That is
mean?
Abhidhamma term here. That is right. At the end of the Pali, easy, you see. So Gotrabu is a name of the consciousness that arises just before the consciousness of the stream winner Sodabana, Sodabadi Mega Jeta. That is called the Gotrabu. The Jeta which arises immediately before the Sodabadi Mega Jeta. Or maybe first jhana in the jhana state, first jhana Jeta.
Yeah, I got it.
A name
Thanks,
of that
Bante.
Jeta. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if no more questions, let me stop here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Good night, Bante. Sadhu.
Good night.
Good night, Bante. Anumodami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you,
Good
Bante,
night.
and good night.
Thank you very
Welcome.
much, Bante. Good night.
Thank you, Bante. Good night.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante Sukyoto. Bante,
Okay.
thank you for the notes you sent to me. Very grateful to
Okay.
you.
Okay.